Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I want to discuss something that I think is confused in our ummah, and that is the concept of modesty. I see a lot of people online talking about how, and rightfully so, that we must cover our awrah, We must cover from the belly button and then down to the knees. What gets confused is that people think this is modesty in itself. This is covering our intimate areas. This is covering our privates. I think a lot of people are confused because of the Western liberalized idea of wearing, in France, for example, they'll go to the beach, they'll go to the pool, they're wearing a Speedo. It's like a thing that covers just like over here only and leaves the whole thigh and shows part of your hip up to your belly button. This is to them, to the kafir, what is your private parts is limited to over here and over here, of course, and then for the women over here. We, as Muslims, we have been told by Allah that we are to cover to here. This is a continuation of what is an intimate area, but it is private for us and for if we have a spouse, for our spouse. And so a lot of people they believe, oh well, I'm being modest because I'm covering these intimate areas. It's like the man on the beach in France. If he goes and he wears that same attire to the supermarket, and he's wearing the Speedo, and he's walking by the little boys and little girls, and he's walking by the old woman, and he's wearing no covering except for this, that is not modest, not even by their society standards. And so you must understand that modesty is not covering the bare minimum of your private parts. What modesty is to cover your body in an appropriate manner. It doesn't mean you have to wear the big thobe like Sheikh gives when he's giving a speech somewhere, but to cover yourself in an appropriate manner where people aren't going to feel uncomfortable with seeing your body or such. And so, of course, wear the pants down, and just, we can get into the discussion of to what level of your ankles and stuff, but that's not about modesty necessarily. That's a different topic. The topic being that modesty is to cover yourself in a manner that is appropriate. Just covering your intimate parts and exposing the rest of your body, that is not modest. And so, yes, it is being not naked. That is what it is. But modesty is to appropriately cover yourself, to cover your body. And so I think that a lot of people confuse these things. And so I felt it was important to discuss this because I don't think that anyone means to be immodest. I don't think they want to expose themselves.